What's up guys, my name is Zombie Segway and this is my Dynasty Warriors 8 review. Before I start I'd like to say this is my first review, so please don't beat my balls if it's a bit crap. So with that being said, let's begin. Being a massive fan of the series myself, I think it is high praise when I say that this is the best Dynasty Warriors game yet. Sure, at the moment there is a big issue with the Xbox 360 version which makes the game run insanely slow at some points. However, I have heard that this will be patched within the next couple of weeks, but only time can tell. First of all, I just want to say the game feels great to play. All of the characters play very differently from one another, with the addition of the rage meter which takes a long time to build, but once used it will increase your attack, defense, attack speed and attack range as well as many other perks. While in rage mode you can also perform another unique Muso attack. Muso is probably not the way you say it, but I'm just going to call it Muso because I don't know how the hell you're supposed to say Muso correctly. A new addition to the game is the weapon affinity. Each character has a preferred weapon, as well as a secondary weapon which you can choose from a wide range. Each weapon has 3 affinity types: Heaven, Earth and Man. This plays a key part in battle. For example, if I am using a weapon with a Heaven affinity, an enemy using a Man affinity will have an advantage over me. Now where the advantage comes into play is while I am battling an enemy who is at a disadvantage, a spirit gauge is depleted, and when it is fully depleted, my character will unleash a flurry of attack known as a Storm Rush. This Storm Rush does massive damage and affects a wide range. If all of that is confusing, then just basically think of it as rock, paper, scissors. Oh yeah, and if you were wondering, Lubu is still tough as shit. Now as always, the game has story mode where you choose from one of 4 campaigns. In each battle you can select from a specific group of officers, rather than just being made to play a specific character. Another major plus for this game I feel is the branching paths in the story mode. In the old games it felt like a simple run to the leader and slice off their knob kind of thing, but now there feels like real objectives in each mission, and whether you complete or fail these objectives in each level is what leads to these branching paths. I won't say any examples as I don't want to ruin them for you. It's better to just find them out through trial and error. I just want to say for a second, look at this, using a boat as a weapon. Look at it. Just look at it. A new mode they've added is Ambition mode, where you play as one character trying to turn an almost abandoned little village into a thriving town to welcome the Emperor. The missions are short as you head out of your village in search of provisions and equipment to help build your city. Over time you will build more facilities such as the tea house and blacksmith. You'll also get traders visiting, such as animal companion merchants. Also, while on your missions, other characters you have bested in battle may decide to join you in your village and be prepared to fight alongside you, building up relationships along the way. Now for those of you who play split screen as I do, you'll see that the game still has some trouble with loading up all of the enemies on the screen at once. I tend to find that it's better than the previous games, but still when there's meant to be a lot of enemies on screen it just can't seem to handle it, and you'll see them on the map, but they won't be anywhere around you and it'll take a few seconds for them to actually appear. Still, the split screen looks great and you can't complain when you're in the game having fun along with another person. I know this was a short review and it was more just telling you what's in the game. I also know it was kind of one-sided, but I do love this series and I encourage anyone who is getting bored of the series to play this because it will make you fall back in love with it, I guarantee. And if you've never played one before, then there's no better time to give it a go. This has been Zombie Segway, and I hope you've enjoyed my review. Be sure to check out my other videos, which are mostly gameplays with friends. All of the feedback on my videos, good or bad, are greatly appreciated as they go towards improving them in the future. Now I'll shut up and let you go by Dynasty Warriors.